Oscillations part 6 simple pendulum, and this is a very important topic for CBSE students as well as state board students of class 11. Okay, so coming to the diagram, see there is a spherical bob of mass is m which is connected by using a massless string. Okay, and let us assume the bob is initially is at rest state. Now if I apply some external force to pull this bob up to a certain region, if I release it, what will happen? The bob will oscillate between 2 points, right? 2 extreme positions. Look at here, this position as well as this position is called extreme positions. Okay, look at here. So this is the external force. So whatever it may be the position of the body, the total weight mg will be acting vertically downward direction. At this location, it makes an angle theta with respect to mean position. So that's why this component will be mg cos theta because of angle, and perpendicular component will be mg sin theta. Okay, so whenever a spherical ball or bob which is oscillating between 2 extreme position, there must be a torque was developed. So we know that torque basic formula tau is equal to r cross f, isn't it? Where r is called distance, here distance is nothing but length of this string. So instead of r I am taking L into force is balanced by mg sin theta. mg sin theta. So at this location, if I release it means there must be a restoring force is pulling the object towards the main position. So that is opposite side. So let us take minus. So therefore from this tau is equal to minus mg L into sin theta, isn't it? Suppose, let us assume if sin theta value is very small, so we can write it as sin theta is equal to theta. In that case, tau is equal to minus mg L into theta. So let us assume this is equation number 1. Okay, and in rotational mechanics we know that for torque another formula will be there, that is tau is equal to I into alpha. Let us assume this is equation number 2. Now equate 1 and 2. So therefore equate equation 1 and 2. So first equation is I alpha is equal to minus mg L into theta. From this alpha is equal to minus L by I into theta, right? Where theta is called angular displacement actually. Okay, so this is the equation we got. Let us assume this is equation number 3. See, in simple harmonic motion acceleration formula we know a is equal to minus omega square into x. So let us assume equation number 4. Now compare this equation 3 and 4. This omega square value is must be equal to mg L by I, right? Correct or not? So directly I am writing. So from equation 3 and 4, omega square value is mg L by I. From this omega is equal to under root mg L by I, where omega is called angular velocity, isn't it? So for angular velocity we know that the formula 2 pi by t is equal to under root mg L by I. So what we are going to calculate here, time taken to complete one successive oscillation is called time period, right? So where t is called time period, so t is equal to 2 pi root I by mgl. Okay, so what do you mean by I? I is called moment of inertia. What is the basic formula of moment of inertia? mr square or ml square. So directly you can substitute here. Therefore t is equal to 2 pi root I means ml square by mgl. So numerator m, denominator m cut, one time l cut. So therefore time period t is equal to 2 pi root L by g. Okay, so this is the time period of simple pendulum. Okay, so I hope you understand. Thank you.